Anyway, right, Matthew, again, is Roobois tea the healthiest tea? I bought some and the packaging claims it's low in tannins.
So again, are you going to... Right, let's break it down. In a simple way as I possibly can. Plants can be used for medication. Medication's useful when you're sick. So if you are unwell and there is a plant compound that can help alleviate a specific issue, then you can use that plant to do so. But what we shouldn't do is consume that product or that medication daily. So, and the food that I always come back to with this is one that would shock many, is broccoli. Up until a few years ago, I believed that broccoli was incredibly good for me. And we're told that it's incredibly good for us because it's high in a compound called sulforaphane. And sulforaphane is touted as a chemical to help fight cancer, which is fantastic if you have cancer. So sulforaphane is a compound used in chemotherapy, but you wouldn't take a chemotherapy pill unless you had cancer, because chemotherapy kills every cell within the body. So why would you take a chemotherapy pill if you didn't have cancer? So if you are unwell, and any of the so-called proposed benefits to drinking, any tea or any other compound for that matter, if you have researched it and you have found that it does confer a benefit to something that you were suffering with, then by all means use it. But it's quite often the case that when you remove everything else, all of these other things go away. Your immune system improves. You don't become sick as often. So you don't need to take in, these compounds. And in the case of broccoli, sulforaphane is so toxic that it doesn't exist in a healthy plant. It's created during the chewing process where myrosinase binds to glucoraphanin, and it creates that isothiocyanate sulforaphane. So it's so toxic it can't exist in a healthy plant. It's created as we chew on it, as the plant becomes under attack. So it's a defense chemical. So why would we be taking defense chemicals if we are not unwell? So if you are unwell and you believe that tea is going to confer a benefit through research that you have done independently, I don't believe what it says on the packet. Look at it yourself. Look through research, on the BMJ, for example, and come to your own conclusions. So plants are fantastic for medications. If you're sick, brilliant. If you're not, then you do not need them, in my opinion, which, again, is not medical advice.